Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a meet the in-laws makeup. So what I mean by this is like a very natural makeup that makes you look like a pretty girl, just like we're all pretty, but just a little more enhanced, and that's it, you know? So it's gonna be a very simple makeup. I'm not even using foundation. I'm just using this In Beauty Project face glaze, and I will be using a new concealer and see how it works, and kind of use that just to spot conceal. So like, I don't know, how do you guys feel when you meet your in-laws? I actually met my in-laws when I was in rehab uh 4 years ago, and it was, I mean, they weren't my in-laws yet because the guy wasn't my boyfriend yet, but that's where I met them. And once we actually worked together and we were boyfriend and girlfriend, it's kind of scary, honestly. I hope it brought my mirror. Yes, I did. It's kind of scary, honestly. I mean, maybe not for everyone. What is this thing? Maybe not for everyone, but for me, my father-in-law is really strict and very old school, and I'm not criticizing him at all. I'm just saying he's like, he had the same schooling as my dad, you know, very old school. Like, you can't sleep with your boyfriend, you can't, like, you can't sleep in the same room. Like, obviously now, well, it's a different story, you know. But I don't know, I was like, when I first went to lunch, or I think it was lunch, to their house, I was like, what should I wear? What kind of makeup should I do? Like, oh, I hope this concealer works fine, because I've never tried it. This is concealer from a brand called Benecos Natural Concealer Perfect Coverage, and it's a Spanish brand. I bought some things from a Spanish brand from this store called Naturitas, and they ship to the US and they ship to Mexico, and they have some different stuff that you don't find in the US, so it's kind of cool to just find stuff that you wouldn't find uh I mean, in your country. I don't know. I like trying stuff from different countries, as you might have noticed by my Korean makeup videos constantly and all that stuff. It's a little hard to blend. Oh, but let's do this. It kind of just gets stuck, and then you can't really move it out of place. I should have just applied and blended, and then oh god, it's stuck. It dries so fast, so fast. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because it's dried out. Can you tell how it's like stuck in the same place? Like, I don't even know if it's helping my eyes or anything, because it's just, well, whatever, we can make anything work. Almost ever anything work. I don't think it's a bad concealer, I just think it's a concealer that you need to work super fast. Like, you apply it and do that eye, you apply it to the other eye and do the other eye. You know, don't do both. Like, don't do like what I just did, that I applied my concealer to my whole face, which is what I always do, and then just like then just blend the concealer. You can't really do that with this concealer because it will dry out on you. And I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna get it, because I don't think everyone's so like passionate about getting like Spanish makeup or like makeup from different countries. Like, you have everything in the US, and like, since they shipped to Mexico, I was like, okay, I'm happy they shipped to Mexico, so let's try Naturitas. I'm using this palette called Rich Style, and has almost everything. So I'm gonna try to do most of my face, or all of my face, with this beautiful palette. Let me take this off. I've never done my eyebrows with powder, and these are way too dark and way too burgundy for my taste, so I'm gonna use those as highlighter, as liners. But look at this one. This one's like the ones that Huda Beauty has, but now that I'm smashing them, they're turning into mush, and I think they're like a highlighter. Yeah, they're kind of like a highlighter for the eyes or for whatever you want to use them. So anyways, you guys, when my dad was here, like my boyfriend, the first time he met my dad, he was terrified, like completely terrified. Like, I don't see any bronzers in this. Let me see if I can use that brown for the brows as a bronzer. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah. So I'm using the brown, the brown color for bronzing my face. So yeah, it's working out. At least I don't have something in the palette that is like useless, you know? I wanted like a palette that I would be able to kind of use everything, but you can't really see the colors online the same way you see them in person. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try doing my eyebrows painted, and like, since I never do them like that. But no, this is not gonna work for my eyebrows. But for my nose, it works. And as a bronzer, it works. Okay, so my boyfriend started sleeping over like after a year that we were together. He used to come over every day after like work. He doesn't have like a 9 to 5 job. He works with different like retailers and stuff, and like he works at my family's company right now, at my dad's and my uncle's company right now. And so he doesn't have a 9 to 5 job, but after work he would come every day, and his car was broken down and it was taking forever because they couldn't get the pieces. And so he would Uber to my house every day and leave like at 2 in the morning because he would stay up talking to my dad. Like my dad and him like just got along so well, and that made me so happy because they had a really, really nice bond. Like they just clicked like instantly. Like, well, not instantly, but my dad just kind of knew he was a good guy. Like, not from what he heard at the rehab center. Like, obviously you don't hear the best of a person at a rehab center. You hear kind of like the worst things, you know. But he didn't judge him for that. Like, and I'm surprised because my dad was very like, you need to find a good guy, like an honest good guy. And like that's who my boyfriend is. He's an honest, really amazing, great guy, but he had like his dark past just like I did, you know, when you're not at your best and you're not doing things right. And that was his first rehab center and his last one because he hasn't relapsed, you know. So that's amazing because it took me 11 treatment centers to be okay, to stop drinking, which was my problem. And it took him one to realize that he was ruining his life. And like, I don't know, I just find that so, I'm applying highlighter. I find that so like attractive, like his willpower. I find that so like, I don't know how to explain it, like how much strength he has and how smart he is that he was able to deal with this when most people don't end up quitting on their first rehab center. Most people, a lot of people never quit, you know. I'm applying highlighter all over the cheeks. I know we're meeting the in-laws and we want like not too highlighty, but this isn't like super highlighty. Okay. So for the eyes, I'm gonna start playing with this cream. The little balls will turn into a cream. I wanna see what I can do with it. Okay, I'm gonna apply it on my eye. Kind of as a primer. These are the squishy little balls. And now I just use a brush to do my eyes. I'm using a little, like a light color for the eye. I'm doing the most simple eye makeup look, the most simple. Just something so that my eyes are not bare, but I'm doing the bare minimum. that was no pun intended. So yeah, so my dad got really close to my boyfriend, but I haven't been able to get really close to my boyfriend's dad because we don't see him that much, not for any reason, just because he has like a house, like an hacienda, which I don't know how you would call it in English, which is like this big house where you have like, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but they rent it for parties or weddings and stuff like that sometimes, but it's like a big house. So he stays there a lot, so that's why we don't see him that much. And I don't have like a really strong relationship with him, and to be honest, I'm kind of scared of him. And not because he might do something to me, just because I'm scared of him not like liking me, or just like. And then like whenever my boyfriend would tell me like, oh, let's go to the hacienda and like hang out with my family, like I would get so nervous. Like I ended up drinking once when I was there because I was so nervous. Because he just made me feel so nervous because he's like so like old school and perfected and like just I don't know how to explain it, but and not in a bad way. It's just I'm like like when you've been to rehab so many times, you feel like everyone will judge you for whatever you do. I'm just adding, I think I'm adding too much sparkle, so I'm just gonna rub it a little bit so that there's not that much sparkle. It's like a chunky kind of sparkle, this thing. But it's nice. It's like the typical, this is like a Korean brand, so it's the typical Korean sparkly shadow. I still want more depth to my eyes though. So I'm gonna open my eyes and give more depth. So yeah, meeting the in-laws makeup is not a 5-minute makeup either. Because you want to look cute, but you don't want to look too overdone. So I'm just gonna do a little line. Sorry guys, no one else is using this palette. Stamp. And my boyfriend just actually went to a funeral, and it's like, well, he went from talking about the in-laws to my boyfriend going to a funeral, but it's been a year where not a year, a couple of years where a lot of people that we know have passed away. So we're like, what's going on? Like, you know, it's weird because I never had people close to me pass away. And in the past 3 years, it was my uncle, my grandparents, and my dad. So it's been a lot, you know? So everyone thought I was gonna relapse when my dad passed away. I don't want to talk about him all the time because I know it's not like the most fun thing to talk about for you guys. But most people thought I was gonna relapse, and I didn't. Thank God. I really thank God for that. Because that would have been the saddest thing for my dad. I think he was able to leave this world, this planet, because he knew that I was already okay. He always said he had a mission, and I think his mission was to save me, because he saved me. Him and God, in my opinion, and my boyfriend, and just family support at some point, you know. But like, my dad never gave up on me. He never expected me not to be well. He always said I was gonna be okay. And I think he was able to leave this world when he was sure that I was gonna be okay. Because when I was holding his hand when he was leaving, I told him, Daddy, I'm gonna be okay. Thank you for everything. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for saving my life. And they told me that when I was talking to him, that the little tick, tick, tick things from the heart rate, like they would move so much when I would talk to him. Like, he couldn't move or talk anymore, but they said that when I would talk to him specifically, that they would move so much. And that just makes me feel like special, you know. Like, it makes me feel like, oh, like he was listening to me. And that's kind of cute. Like, well, I mean, it's not something funny or anything, but it's really cute that like I can think like he was listening to everything that I was telling him before he left. And right now I can talk about him without crying anymore. We're done with this palette. Now we're going on with okay, simple makeup. Don't forget about it, because if I start going overboard, then there's no way of going back. This one's almost done, but I'm just gonna do my eyebrows very normally, not too crazy, not too wild. Just following my hairs and filling in the lines. So I'm seeing a dermatologist. She's really great. We've become like really good friends. I think that's how you say it in English. We become like good friends, but I don't see her in person. I do it through WhatsApp because I'm too lazy to go see her in person, to be honest. I like being at home, and I do go out sometimes. Like this weekend, I went out both days, like Saturday and Sunday. And it was good because I've also spent so much time at home since my dad passed, without going out, without wanting to see people, without like nothing, you know. Which I did go to two parties, my cousin's parties, but like I don't know, I just was not in the mood to do anything, and I'm kind of getting my groove back and kind of understanding that he's in a much better place right now, that he's not suffering anymore like he was in this world, you know. Because as you guys know, if you've seen my videos, he was very sick. And so understanding that he's not suffering anymore makes me not miss him less, but makes me feel calm that he is in a better place than here, where we're mortals and anything can happen to us and we suffer. This is the Set Me Up Lure powder, and I bought, this is a pink powder, and it's because I've been wanting to try pink powders, and I'm gonna do a video on which pink powders are the best pink powders. Oh, see, I never apply powder like that much, so this is a little odd. There we go. Oh, it's very light and subtle. Doesn't make anything crease. I like this powder. It's from Lure. And I'm not sure if it brightened anything, but let me put it under my eyes. I'm gonna use this fluffy, smaller brush. Oh, then this part, I hate it when this part shines too much. I think we're done. Oh, but I do want to add, do I not have highlighter? Oh yeah, I do have highlighter. I want to add some highlighter to the Cupid's bow. I'll add it with my finger. And a little bit on the nose. And with a small pencil, I'm gonna add it to my inner corners. Just to brighten them up a little bit. Oh, I don't think I grabbed a lot of product. So they're a little brighter right there. The other side. Okay, good. I think everything's looking okay. We're looking very natural, but still kind of like fun. I wish I had like a nice blush. Oh, so I'm gonna try this from Euphoria for my lips, which is like the gloss that turns pink. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this to my cheeks because I do want some more pink on my cheeks. I feel like everything is too orangey and I want some pink. Ooh, that's too pink on my lips for sure. That's too pink on my lips. I'm gonna have to do something about that. On my cheeks, it's all right. It's perfect on the cheeks, but the lips, we're gonna have to clean these babies up. Oopsie. Oopsie. But everything else is looking okay. Yes. No fire alarms going up. Okay, so now time for the lashes, which I wouldn't apply false lashes like ever to go to like a super casual thing. I've never applied false lashes except for once to go to a wedding. I got my makeup done at this like salon that was like the best salon, one of the best salons. And as soon as I saw myself in the mirror, I ran to my house and removed the makeup and did it myself because I hated it. I looked like I was like a fake doll. It looked so weird. I had lashes on and I didn't like them. They felt super heavy and uncomfortable. And I mean, it's just whatever kind of makeup you like, but I didn't like it, so I just took it off. This mascara is running out and it's my favorite mascara. If you haven't tried this Thrive mascara, you guys are missing out. It's a great mascara, but mine is definitely running out because I can barely see it on my lashes now. It's barely there, but Well, since we're meeting the in-laws, we can just do a barely there lash look. And for the lips, I'm applying this Revlon Color Stay ink in the shade 002 Partner in Crime. Let's see how this looks. I like it because it like still lets the under part shine through. And I'm not overlining my lips. It lets the pink shine through, but it's nude. So it's like a really nice look, I think, in my opinion. So I would just let this little hairs down and squeeze my ponytail. Maybe go like this and just, that's it. Just a simple makeup for that meeting the in-laws. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time with you guys. So I'll see you probably tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'm filming tomorrow, but I will see you around, and stay tuned because I'm doing a sunscreen over makeup competition. I'm buying different sunscreen sticks, but I'm waiting for them to arrive. They just haven't arrived. But I'm gonna be doing a bunch of different brand reviews. I'm just waiting to have a little bit more followers to do like full brand reviews of like, also the guy that works at my house, one of the guys that works here, he's bringing back from Miami some stuff that I can review. So I'm gonna have some new stuff to review, which I'm excited about. He's bringing back my Road Beauty stuff that I ordered. So I'm gonna do a review on Road Beauty. And I'll keep making my lip glosses and just keep filming for you guys. And that's it. So thank you so much for everyone who subscribes. Subscribe to my channel. If you don't like it, you can just unsubscribe. But subscribe to my channel if you had any fun during this video, and if you think it's like wholehearted, like, I don't know, I just want you guys to feel cozy when you watch my channel, and I hope that's the impression that I gave you guys. So anyways, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.